Wayfair now sells backyard buildings starting at under $2,500, but the real cost is not always what it first appears to be. In recent videos, we analyze backyard buildings from Costco, Walmart, and Amazon. Today, we are focusing entirely on Wayfair. Wayfair is not traditionally known for sheds, but their catalog now includes a wide range of wood-frame backyard buildings that many people are considering for storage, workshops, or basic garden rooms. In this video, we will break down 7 real Wayfair listings, looking at price, what is included, what is missing, and who these buildings realistically make sense for. No hype. Just a practical breakdown. If you find this useful, consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and allows us to keep analyzing real products like this. Let us start with the first one. The first building is the Charleston Value Gable Shed by Handy Home. The 10 by 12 foot version is priced at $2,479 and provides 120 square feet of internal space. Other sizes include 10 by 8, 10 by 10, and 10 by 16, with options to include or exclude a floor. This is a wood-frame DIY kit built with 2 by 3-inch stud framing and factory-primed wood grain siding. It includes pre-cut components, wide double doors, and a door lock. Only the 10 by 16 version includes windows, and they are not pre-cut. Assembly is required unless professional installation is selected. Now, this is where expectations need to be managed. In my opinion, the headline price is misleading if you do not read the fine print. This shed does not include a foundation, paint, shingles, or ventilation. Shingles are only included with professional installation. That means you must build a base and finish the structure yourself. Structurally, it is rated for 90-mile-per-hour winds and a 30-pound snow load. In my opinion, that makes it suitable for storage, but not for use as a home office or habitable space without upgrades. This shed makes sense if you want simple outdoor storage and are comfortable with DIY work. It does not make sense if you are looking for a finished garden room or a turnkey solution. Once you add the cost of a base, roofing, and finishing, the real price is significantly higher. That is the Charleston Value Gable Shed. Next, we will look at another Wayfair option that moves closer to a true garden room and see how it compares. The second option is a noticeably larger and more solid structure. This is the 10 by 18 foot manufactured wood storage shed by YardCraft. The current price is $4,339, reduced from just under $5,900. It offers around 140 square feet of floor area and over 1,200 cubic feet of internal space, with a total height of just under 11 feet. This shed is significantly heavier than basic DIY kits, weighing over 2,300 pounds, which indicates a more substantial build. It is Amish-crafted, American-made, and built from pressure-treated wood. It includes double doors, a door lock, shelving, shutters, and built-in ventilation, which is a major upgrade compared to cheaper sheds. It is rated for year-round use, with a wind rating of 120 miles per hour and a snow load of 30 pounds per square foot. In my opinion, this places it at the higher end of wooden sheds on Wayfair in terms of durability. However, it still does not include a foundation, and shingles and paint must be supplied by the buyer. While it can be finished into an office or studio, this would require additional work such as insulation, electrics, and interior finishes. This shed makes sense if you want a strong, premium storage building or a workshop with future upgrade potential. It does not make sense if you expect a finished garden room or a ready-to-use office at delivery. Once groundwork and finishing are added, the total cost rises well beyond the headline price. Next, let us look at another Wayfair option and see how it compares. The third option is one of the most premium wooden sheds on Wayfair. This is the Colonial Pinehurst Outdoor Wood Storage Shed by Little Cottage Company. The price is $4,979 for the 10 by 20 foot version. This is a large structure, offering around 200 square feet of internal space, with a total weight of roughly 1,750 pounds. Unlike basic sheds, this one is built using full 2x4 construction, spaced at 16 inches on center, which is closer to residential framing standards. It comes with double doors, a locking handle, ventilation, shutters, a functional window, and even a decorative flower box. All components are pre-cut, labeled, and ready to assemble, with no additional cutting required. The siding is LP Smart Side, which is factory primed, paint ready, and backed by a 50-year limited warranty. Structurally, It is rated for year-round use, with a wind rating of around 109 miles per hour and snow load ratings up to 35 pounds per square foot, depending on configuration. In my opinion, this is one of the best-built wooden sheds on Wayfair in terms of materials and finish. However, it still does not include a foundation, and paint, shingles, and final finishing must be supplied by the buyer. While it can be converted into an office or studio, doing so would still require insulation, electrics, and proper groundwork. This shed makes sense if you want a high-quality, long-lasting structure that looks more like a small outbuilding than a shed. It does not make sense if you want a turnkey garden room or a ready-to-use office straight after delivery. Once groundwork and finishing are added, the real cost moves well beyond the listed price. The fourth option moves into the higher end of Wayfair sheds. This is the Riverside 10 by 14 foot storage shed by Easy Fit Sheds. The price is $5,199. It offers 140 square feet of space and weighs just over 2,000 pounds, suggesting a solid wooden structure. This shed is designed around access and light. It includes double doors, a separate side door, and 2 windows, along with transom windows above the doors. The walls arrive panelized and pre-cut, making assembly easier than many DIY kits. The siding is LP SmartSide, primed and treated to resist decay, and ventilation and a door lock are included. The foundation, floor kit, shingles, and paint are not included and must be added separately. Structurally, it is rated for year-round use, with a wind rating of 90 miles per hour. In my opinion, this makes it a good quality storage shed or workshop. If you plan to convert it into an office, garden room, or other usable space, you should expect additional costs such as insulation, electrical work, and interior finishing, which will naturally change the overall price. The fifth option is one of the largest and heaviest sheds in this list. This is the Fairfax Woodshed by Handy Home. The price starts at $6,199, with multiple size options up to 10 by 24 feet. This is a substantial structure, weighing over 4,400 pounds, which puts it well above most DIY shed kits. It is built using pressure-treated wood with full 2x4 construction and LP SmartSide siding, designed to handle wind, moisture, and long-term outdoor exposure. It includes a complete wood floor system, operable windows, ventilation, wide double doors, and a bonus side entry door, which is useful for everyday access. Assembly is required, and while professional installation is available, paint and shingles are not included unless installation is selected. In my opinion, this is a strong, versatile shed suitable for serious storage or workshop use. The sixth option is the largest structure in this lineup and moves firmly into garage territory. This is the 12 by 26 foot solid wooden garage shed by YardCraft. The price is just over $9,200. This is a very large building, offering more than 300 square feet of space and over 3,000 cubic feet of storage, making it suitable for vehicle parking, ride-on mowers, or serious workshop use. It is built with full 2x4 lumber construction and designed to be finished like a traditional detached garage. However, several key elements are not included. The floor, garage door, shingles, and foundation are all sold separately, and full assembly is required, with an estimated build time of around 20 hours with 3 people. In my opinion, this is a strong structural base rather than a finished solution. If you plan to turn it into a proper garage, workshop, or usable room, you should also budget for doors, electrics, insulation, and interior finishing, which will affect the final cost. The final option is very different from everything else in this list. This is the Duramax 10 by 10 Garden Glass Room by Duramax Building Products. The price is $12,699. Unlike traditional wooden sheds, this is a modern steel structure with PU foam insulation and large glass panels, designed to function more like a small garden room or backyard office. The walls are insulated steel panels, the roof is insulated, and the kit includes an anchor system, locking door, and glazing for natural light. It is marketed as suitable for use as an office, playroom, or living space, rather than just storage. However, it still does not include a foundation, and electrics, heating, plumbing, and interior fit-out are not included. In my opinion, this is less a shed and more a design-led garden room shell. If you plan to use it as an office or living space, you should expect additional costs for services and finishing, which will significantly affect the final price. That brings us to the end of this Wayfair breakdown. If you found this video useful, consider subscribing for more real-world comparisons of modular buildings, garden rooms, and affordable alternatives. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.